So you've got these killer data analytics skills, right? Ever wonder how to parachute them into a high-stakes front office finance role? Well, in a world that's a little uncertain, being the one who can turn data into real financial strategy is more valuable than ever. Today, we are laying out the exact blueprint for that transformation, from data analyst to credit portfolio strategist. Let's dive in.
Okay, this right here, this is the entire job in a nutshell. It's not just about crunching numbers in a back room. It's about being that crucial translator, the person who connects the dots between what's happening in the markets and what the bank should actually do with its massive loan portfolio. This is where your data skills meet high-level decision-making.
All right, section one. First things first, let's really dig in and decode what this role is all about. What is the DNA of credit portfolio management?
Now, this is super important to get right from the start. This is not just another data analyst job where you run reports and pass them on. No way. You are actively monitoring risk across the entire portfolio, you're linking it to live market data, and you're even supporting hedging decisions, which is basically how the bank protects itself from losing a ton of money. It's a true hybrid role, part strategist, part data scientist.
So day to day, what are you actually doing? Well, you're keeping an eye on the entire loan book. You're analyzing market signals like credit default swaps. Think of them as insurance policies on companies. Then you're packaging all those juicy insights for senior leadership and helping them optimize the portfolio's risk and return. You are right at the center of the act.
So you want the role. How do you get the skills? Let's frame this as 5 distinct skill quests you've got to conquer.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it like this. To get into this front office world, you need to master these 5 core buckets. Each one is a stepping stone to the next, building you into this powerhouse of expertise. Your first quest is to master the language of credit. You have to be fluent in things like different types of loans and the rules that come with them, called covenants. And you need to know the absolute bedrock of credit risk, probability of default, the chance you don't get paid back, and loss given default. If they do default, how much cash are we actually out? Seriously, without this foundation, you're not even in the game. Okay, listen up, because this is the big one. Quest number 2 is your secret weapon. This is where so many people with a data background just drop the ball, and it's your biggest chance to really stand out from the crowd. You have to understand how the market signals risk. Now, you don't need to be a Wall Street trader, but you absolutely have to get what a credit default swap, or CDS, is. The easiest way to think about it? It's insurance on a company's debt. And when the price of that insurance, they call it the spread, starts to climb, that is a massive red flag from the market saying, hey, risk is going up over here. All right, quest 3. This is your home turf, your superpower. The data, the analytics, the automation. You're going to use Python and SQL to wrangle huge amounts of information, Power BI to build these awesome intuitive dashboards, and yep, even PowerPoint. But we're not just talking about making slides. We're talking about telling a compelling story with data to the people making the big decisions. Okay, section 3. Look, knowing stuff is great, but proving you know it, that's what gets you hired. This next part is probably the most important of all. It's time to build your project arsenal. So, project number 1, this is your flagship, your big showpiece. You're going to build a full-blown risk dashboard for a simulated corporate loan portfolio. This is your core piece of evidence. And just look at how this comes together. You take all this raw loan-level data, you use your tools, Python, SQL, Power BI, and what do you create? Real, high-value insights. A heat map showing where you're too concentrated in one industry. A chart of your 10 biggest risks. This one project screams, I can handle the entire pipeline, from messy data to executive insight. Okay, if that first project was about the bank's internal data, this next one is all about the outside world. It's more dynamic, it's more real-time. You're going to build a system that actually monitors market signals like those CDS spreads we talked about and automatically flags you when things start looking risky. And why is this so powerful? Because you are proving, without a doubt, that you can connect what's happening out there in the market right now to your own portfolio. Building this shows you can deliver the kind of real-time, what do we do now intelligence that senior leaders are desperate for. Honestly, this is a total game changer on a resume. All right, section 4, a big goal like this needs a map. It needs a clear plan. So here it is, your 9-month mission. This is a realistic timeline to get you from where you are right now to being totally qualified for this role. We've broken this whole journey down into these manageable 2-month sprints. See?
You start with the fundamentals, get that base rock solid, then you layer on the market knowledge and the heavy-duty analytics. You finish strong by actually building out those big projects and practicing how you present them. It's not magic. It's a structured, totally achievable path. Okay, last section. Section 5. We're bringing it all home. You've got the skills, you've built the projects. Now it's time to craft your new professional identity.
This right here, this is your new elevator pitch. This is what goes at the very top of your resume. And notice the language. It doesn't say you're learning or interested in finance. Nope. It states what you can do. And it's all backed up by the projects we just talked about. It's confident, it's direct, and it's powerful.
And really, this is the biggest shift of all. It's a total change in mindset. Before, you might have said you were just learning finance. But after doing all this, now you are operating like a junior CPM analyst. You're not a student anymore. You have practical, hands-on experience, and you've got the portfolio to prove it. So there you have it. The blueprint is on the table. We've laid out every step, every skill, every single project you need to build. The only question left is, what are you going to build first? Your journey starts right now.